make the summer doldrums disappear quicker than a spook buck. Hi, I'm Adam Lewis and welcome to Deer IQ and our High IQ video series. In this video, we're going to look at 3 things deer hunters should do in the hot summer months that take a little effort and give big results. What are they and why are they important? Stick around and find out. Before we do that, a couple of things real quick, especially if you've never been here before. First, you'll notice we have an IQ ranking system where beginner is IQ 1, intermediate is 5 IQ, and 10 IQ is our advanced content. This is true for our podcast as well as our blogs and videos, so you can best get content to meet you where you're at. This is a 1 IQ video, but I'm pretty sure everyone will get something out of it. Second, I invite you to subscribe and check out all our other content, videos, blog, and podcast. All right, now let's get to those 3 summer prep tips. Alan Jackson sung about it in the 90s, and many hunters still live with it today, summertime blues. It's that period of time when it heats up outside, it's months from any hunting season, and it seems there is nothing to do but wait until fall. Wrong. There are many things hunters can be doing now to help make their hunting season a better one and make the summer doldrums disappear quicker than a spook buck. So here are our top 3 things hunters can do during those hot summer months to kill those summertime blues. 1. Put on your explorer hat. I'm talking Daniel Boone, not Dora here, as this is a great time to find some new hunting spots. Maybe you wanted to do this in the winter but just couldn't find the time or didn't even think about it. Still, it's not too late to pull out the maps, boot up that app, and strap the boots on and start exploring some new areas to hunt. I usually start with a map of some sort and look for my favorite haunts. Pinch points, travel corridors, food sources, and funnels. Trying to figure out an existing property or find good areas on a new property is a bit of a fun game and can really help you narrow down options and find new areas you've overlooked. Once you have pinpointed some good looking spots, grab the boots and hit the woods. See if those spots you identified on the map look as good in person. Foliage may hide some sign from last year, but with a keen eye, you can still see old rubs, trails, and have a good idea of how deer have used the area and how they probably will come fall. It's always exciting to find that next hotspot, and even if you don't, you'll at least have a better idea of the area and potentially a new spot to give thought come fall. 2. Become a top sleuth. I used to love reading the Hardy Boys growing up because they were so good at sneaking around undetected by their wary foes. They were master sleuths, and you need to become one too if you want your success rate to increase. Now that you've identified some new areas, making sure all gear is silent before you hit the woods to hang sticks and stands should be of high importance. The most important area most often overlooked is making your gear and equipment soundproof, enabling you to hang sets and slip into and out of those new spots undetected. Errant sounds made by your gear can travel hundreds of yards, effectively ruining that spot before you even start hunting it. I take the summer months to get all my stands, climbing sticks, and all gear dead silent, so I don't make this mistake and ruin a lot of work I've done finding those key hotspots. Covering all contact points where metal can hit metal or plastic eliminates that inevitable clang from contact when carrying or setting up stands. Eliminating buckles, zippers, and going to rope mods for sticks and stands is also key. It's quick and fairly easy to do and eliminates noisy mistakes that can kill a hunt and hunting season. Now is the best time to do it and take stealth to a new level by becoming a master sleuth. Like this video so far? If you do, I invite you to hit the like button and maybe share it with a buddy who may benefit. Also, do you know your deer IQ? Do you think you're deer smart? Why don't you take our deer IQ test and find out? It's fun, easy, and is linked below. Check it out. Okay, now back to number 3. Number 3, strap on your climbing belt. Since you've identified new spots and soundproof your gear, why not climb some trees and get a stand in there well before season? If state regulations allow, this is a prime time to do just that and beat the crowds to the woods. If you do make a few mistakes or bump some deer, they will have adequate time to readjust and probably won't move from the area. Remember though, the patterns deer are on now are not ones they will be on come early fall. That is, unless your state opens season in the summer. So you're going to want to hang stands based on fall sign you discovered during your summer scouting. It may not be fresh sign, but if deer continue to do what they've done, these can materialize into some great spots. If you need to trim shooting lanes, remember, when leaves fall, this will leave you more exposed, so don't over trim. Doing these 3 simple things can really get you energized and in fall hunting mood, a great way for beating those summertime blues. And as promised, here are my high IQ takeaways and challenges. Take one thing that popped into your brain as you watch this and write it down with an action you will take. Download the Deer IQ journal that steps you through our podcast and curriculum to be a greater hunter. You can download that below and check out our podcast in video form on this channel. And sign up for our newsletter so you don't miss any great and new Deer IQ content. See you on the next Deer IQ video.